binary number system arithmetic, adding binary numbers. First things first, we need to consider these three scenarios. When you're adding 0 and 0, automatically the answer is 0. Then here, when you're adding 1 and 0, the answer is 1. Then, when you're adding 1 plus 1, then the sum is 0. Then carry 1, then perform the addition to get the answer. So I have here example of adding binary numbers. I will show you guys how to add binary numbers. So 1 plus 0 is equals to 1. Then 1 plus 0 again is equals to 1. Then here 0 plus 1, just like here, 1. Then 0 plus 1 again, 1. So here I will apply this scenario here. So 1 plus 1, 0, carry 1, then bring down 1. So guys, that's all. This is the final answer. Subtracting binary numbers. Always put in mind when subtracting 1 minus 0 will give you 1 and 1 minus 1 will give you 0. So I have here example on how to subtract binary numbers. So here in the first column, 0 minus 0 is equals to 0. Then here, 0 minus 1 cannot be. So let's borrow here, cancel it out, 0, then this will become 2. So now you can subtract 2 minus 1 is equals to 1. Then if you want to bring down 0, it's okay. So the answer is 0, 1, 0. If you want to check it in decimal, we can do it this way. 1, 2, and 4. So 4 minus 2 is equals to 2. So this is the equivalent value of 0, 1, 0 in decimal. Multiplying binary numbers. So always remember, any number multiplied by 0 is equals to 0, so that you will not be confused when multiplying binary numbers. So I will show you guys how to multiply binary numbers. So first, 1 times 1 is 1, and 1 times 0. So as I've said, any number multiplied by 0 is equals to 0. So 0, then 1 times 1, 1, and repeat the process here. So 1, 0, 1. So let's bring down 1, 1, 1, and 1. So this is the answer. And this is how you multiply binary numbers. Dividing binary numbers. So I have here example, and I will show you how to divide binary numbers. So the given is 1010 divided by 10. So first thing to do is determine your dividend, which is this one, and your divisor, 10. So I will show you guys how to divide binary numbers. So we can see here that 1 is less than 10, so the answer is 0. Then here 1, 0, so here we can see that they have the same value, so so the answer is 1. Then here perform the next operation, which is multiply 1 to 0 will give you 0, and 1 times 1, 1. So subtract this first. So 0, 0, then bring down 1, then repeat the process. So bring down. So 1 is less than 10. So here the answer is 0. Then bring down 0. Then we can cancel it. We can cancel this to 0 because 10 and 10 has the same value. So 1. Then again repeat the process. 1 times 0 is 0 and 1 times 1 is 1. Then subtract again. So here subtract 0, 0. So we can see that no number we can see that no numbers are left to bring down. So this one is the final answer, base 2. That's all. Binary fractions. So we have here a decimal value 20.625. So we will convert this value to binary. So I will show you guys how to convert deci to binary. So we have here 20, which is whole number. So we'll put radix here, then 20, so 16 plus 4 is equals to 20. So 1, 1, and we'll put 0 to the rest. Then here 1/2 plus 1/8. So put 1, 0. So the answer is 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0.10. So this is now the answer.
Decimal number system arithmetic using different operations. As we all know, decimal number system has base 10 number system. First, we have addition. Example is 25 plus 17. So let's add this 25 plus 17. First, 5 plus 7 is equals to 12. So carry the 1. Next is 2 plus 1 is equals to 3 plus 1 is equals to 4. So the answer is 42 sub 10. Next, we have subtraction. The given numbers are 25 minus 17. As you can see, we can subtract 5 by 7 because 7 is more greater than 5. So we will borrow on the second digit. So cross it out and add. Now we have 5 as 10 and the 2 will become 1. So now we can subtract it. So the answer is 8. Next, we have multiplication. So the given example is 4.6 times 7. First, 6 times 7 is equals to 42. And the next, 4 times 7 is equals to 14 plus the carry 4. That is equals to 32. Copy the decimal point, and then that would be the answer, 32.2. Now we have the division. The given numbers are 8.5 divided by 3.4. So 3.4 is the divisor divided by 8.5, and 8.5 is the dividend. Now let's rewrite it and move the decimal point so it will become whole numbers. Now we have 34 divided by 85. So 34 goes in 85 2 times, so let's put there 2 with 68. And then if we subtract 85 with 68, it would become, okay, so we have 17. Now as you can see, 34 doesn't go with 17, so we need to put a decimal point and a 0. Now let's make a list. 34 plus 34 is equals to 68. 68 plus 34 is equals to 102, 102, and so on. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's put here 5.5 and then 17.0. Now subtract it, it will become 0. So the 0 is the remainder. So that is the answer, 2.5. Now let's do the fractional. The given example is 20.25. So 10. Now let's multiply each digits with their fractional values. So 2 times 10 raised to 1 plus 0 times 10 raised to 0 plus 2 times 10 negative 1 plus 5 times 10 negative 2. Now let's add it. Okay, 20 plus 0 plus 0.2 plus 0.5. To sum it up, A is equals to 20.25. Now as you can see, it is same as the given. So that is fractional.
Hi everyone, it's me Fred Antonio, and in this video, I will discuss and teach you how to solve basic operations of octal number systems. First, the addition. But before we proceed in solving, we need to remember that octal has only 8 numbers, including 0 to 7, and it cannot exceed with that. First, the addition. In the first example, we have 331 base 8 plus 421 base 8. We will just add this. 1 plus 1 is equals to 2, 3 plus 2 is equals to 5, and lastly 3 plus 4 is equals to 7. And 752 base 8 is the sum of these two octal numbers. In second example, we have here 471 base 8 plus 727 base 8. We will add this. 1 plus 7 is equals to 8, and that exceeds on the number of octal number system. We will just subtract 8, or the total number of octal number system, to the sum, and it is 0. And the 7 has carry 1 because of subtracting. So 1 plus 7 plus 2 is equals to 10. and we will subtract again to 8, that is equals to 2. There is carry 1 again to the next number. So 1 plus 4 plus 7 is equals to 12 minus 8 equals 4. And there is carry 1 again that we will just bring down, and this is the sum of the two octal numbers 1420 base 8. Second, the subtraction. In this example, we have 378 base 8 minus 288 base 8. First, we subtract 8 to 8, that is equals to 0, then 7 minus 8. It is insufficient, so we borrow 1 from 3. In normal subtraction, carry 1 is equals to 10, but in octal number system, carry 1 is equals to 8. So we will add 7 to 8. We will add 8 to 7, that is equals to 15. So 15 minus 8 is 7, and 2 minus 2 is 0. So the difference between these two octal number is 070 base 8, or just remove the first 0 because there is no value on that. Third, the multiplication. In this example, we have 62 base 8 multiplied by 12 base 8. Like in normal multiplication, first we multiply 2 to 2, that is equals to 4, and 2 times 6 is equals to 12. Like what we did earlier, we will subtract this number. We will subtract this number to 8, and the difference is the number that we will put here. Then there is carry 1, and we will bring it down. Then 1 times 2 is equals to 2, and 1 times 6 is equals to 6. So now let's add this. We will bring down 4, and 4 plus 6 is equals to 4 plus 2 is equals to 6, and 1 plus 6 is equals to 7. So the product of the two octal numbers is 764 base 8. The last one, division. In this example, 215 base 8 divided by 6 base 8. So looking at the table, 6 times 3 is equals to 22, so it is exceeding, so let's use 6 times 2, that is equals to 14. Now subtracting it, we have to borrow from 2, and like what we did earlier, carry 1 is equals to 8, so it's 9 now. 9 minus 3 is equals to 5, and 1 minus 1 is equals to 0. So now let's bring down the 5, and now we will look again in the table. In the closest one to 55 is 52, which is 6 times 7, so we will use 7 and 52 and 52. Now, 5 minus 2 is 3 and 5 minus 5 is 0. So, the final answer is 2, 7, remainder 3, base 8. Base 8. That's all, and thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. And by the way, fractional numbers that has decimal number, is the same to this tutorial and the same process in arithmetic. So you can do that without looking to other tutorial.
So, ito yung hexadecimal addition. So, may problem sample tayo dito, which is 7B EA plus 5A 35. So, ito muna yung unang gagawin. A, which is the value of A in hexa is 10 plus 5, 15. So, F ang answer dito. Then, dito sa E naman, 14 plus 3, which is 17. So, i-breakdown natin siya sa base ng hexadecimal. So, 17 is equals to 1 times 16 plus x. So, x is equals to 17 minus 16. Then, the x is 1. So, 1. Yun po yung dito answer. So, dito naman tayo sa B. The value of B is 11 plus A, which is 22. A, which is 10. So, 21. Breakdown natin. 21 is equals to 1 times 16 plus x. So, x is 21 minus 16. So, the x is 5. So, 5. So, 5 yung result. Kaya siya palagi into 1. Kasi pag gawin tong 2 times 16, lalampas siya sa base ng hexadecimal. So, 7 plus 5, which is C in hexa, which is 12. So, yun yung answer. Sa fractional naman, ganito. A plus 5, which is 17. So, 17 is greater than 16. So, i-break down natin. 16 divided by 70 divided by 16, which is 1. The quotient 1, and minus this into 16, so the remainder is 1. So the answer is 11. So the value of 11 in hexa is B. So same sa E plus 3. So 17 din ang result. So same lang siya doon. So B din. So B plus A, 21. Yun yung value niya. So divide it into 16. So 1. Quotient is 1. And dito naman subtract siya. So the remainder is 5. So ganito yung arrangement niya. Unahin yung quotient, then the remainder. So the answer is 15. So the value 15 in hexa is F. So 7 plus 5 is C. So yun. So we have here the problem in the subtraction of hexadecimal. 73AE minus 285B. So the first one you need to do is get the value. So E is equals to 14, B is equals to 11. So E minus B is equals to 3. So E is greater than B. If E is less than B, which is impossible, so in this scenario, E is greater, so you need to direct subtract it. When this happens, you need to borrow 1. So A, which is 10 minus 5 is 5. So this, in this scenario, 3 minus 8. So you need to borrow into 7. So you need to borrow 1. But you need to borrow 1 to execute this 16 minus 3. So you need to add it into the original number, not into 4. Not into 4. So 16 plus 3 is equal to 19 minus 8, which is here. So the answer is B. So the answer is 11, which is B in hexadecimal. So 6 minus 2 is 4. That's how you do the subtraction. So the subtraction in fractional, the answer is the same. So you need to do the exact process in here. So this is the answer in the fractional problem. So we have here the problem in multiplication in hexadecimal. The first one is 3 times D, which is the value of D is 13. 3 times 13 is 39. So we'll break it down to 2 times 16 plus 7 to come up with 39. So 7 here, 7. 3 times D is 7. 3 times E, which is the value of E is 14. 3 times E is 41 plus 2, so 44. Break it down, 2 times 16 plus 12 to come up with 44. So the value of 12 is C. So 3 times B, which is the value of 11. 11 times 3 is 33 plus 2, 35. Break it down, 2 times 16 plus 3, so 3. Here is 3. Then we will need to put extra 2 to the remainder to complete this 3. 2. So in this first, the result is 2, 3, C, 7. So we need to multiply these 2. 2 times D, which is the value of 13. 2 times 13 is 37. So break it down to 1 times 16 plus 11 to come up with 87. So 11. 11. So we will start here because this is X, because this is the placement where we first multiply these 3. So here dito na tayo mag-start. So 11. Carry 1, 11. So we need to carry because we will add this to get the final result. So 2 times E, which is the value of 14, is equals to 28 plus 1. So the carry is 1. 29. So 13. 13. 13. So carry 1 here. Then the next is 2 times B, which is the value of 11. 24 plus 1. We're gonna put this plus 1. So 11. And then so we will multiply 2 times B, which is 24 plus 1 because of this. Then to complete this 25, 1 times 16 plus 9. So as we follow this breakdown series, so 9, we will put it 9 here. So these 3 that we remainder dito sa taas, like this one, the 2, we will remainder it. The 1 also follows. So the 1 follows here, blank space man dito, so dito na siya papalo. So we will add this 7, then C plus 1, which is C is 12 plus 1 is equals to 13. So D 3 plus 3, 6 plus 1, 7. 9 plus 2, 11 plus 1, 12, which is 12 in hexa is C. Then the remainder we put here 1. So this is the final answer. So we have here a problem 8, 9D divided by 5. So we will basically this is the division in hexadecimal base 16. So 5 divided by 8 is 9, is 1. So, 1 times 5 is 5. 8 minus 5 is 3. Bring down 9. So, the first thing you have to do to get this, the next, which is 37, is 5. In the hexadecimal division table, so the closest number or the less than number next to 39 is 37. So all you need to do is 5 times b. So the value of b is 11. So the result is 37. 37 is less than 39. So we can subtract it. 39 minus 37 is 2. Bring down the d. So the next is 5 base 16 times 9 base 16. 5 times 9. So the answer is 2d. So 2d minus 2d is equals to 0. So this is the final answer, the base 16.